Alright, guys. Ah! Damn. Hold on. Let me get this guy. Let me get the big boy. I gotcha. Yeah, this is definitely the last episode. If it's not, it's because, well, probably because I died, but even if I died, I'm probably just gonna skip through that part. Oh, dude. There we go. So yeah, we've been talking about, what have we been talking about? I can't even think right now because I'm trying to not die. We've been talking about having time versus making time, right? We talked about prioritizing your time, or we talked about the fact that we're the ones making excuses when things aren't going a certain way in our life. And it's important for us to acknowledge that, and after acknowledging that, we have to do something about it. So, yes, that's very necessary. And what I wanted to talk about a little bit this time is, so with that in mind, having time versus making time, we gotta make time, right? That's the key. Having time is not real. Having time is, it's something that people say. Everyone has the same number of hours. Everyone can focus those hours on the same things. It's just some people do and some people don't. And with that in mind, I wanted to talk about not wasting your time. A lot of times we spend a lot of time on something that isn't necessary for our lives, and we just do it because it's like, oh, well, this is my time for this, or this is my time for that. It's like, yeah, but some things are necessary and some things aren't. And you have to understand that sometimes you might be spending way too much time on something that you shouldn't be spending on. For example, let's say you're always hanging out with your friends, and you have a job and you have school and you have a girlfriend, and you're neglecting these other things because you're like, oh, well, my friends are going to go to Vegas, or my friends are going to go do this, or my friends are going to do that, or this weekend, blah, blah, blah. And you do that and you're neglecting these other parts of your life. I'm not saying to not hang out with your friends. I'm just saying be mindful that maybe you're shooting yourself in the foot by spending too much time on one thing. Oh, that's right. I have to fight this guy again. Ugh! I love SNES music. There's something about it. Can I slash him? Let's see. Nope. He guards it. Oh, look, I'll show you. So if I do this, I get hit. Look, look, look. I'm gonna do it again. It's ridiculous. It's like a for sure hit, but hell no. I don't want to die. That's why you gotta grab him. And Bloth is a lot stronger than he was in the first level. So this is badass music. Oh! I love boss music. Old games used to nail this shit. I mean, I'm sure they do still now, like newer games, but there's just something about back in the day. It would just hit a certain way, you know? Especially on the SNES. I love SNES music. But yes, what were we talking about? Yes, don't waste your time. Make sure you're using your time wisely, because that's another thing. Remember, last time we talked about prioritizing, right? And so when you prioritize, you're allocating your time into something that matters to you a little bit more. And if you keep, I'm not saying that, let's say for example, with this example, it was your friends, right? I'm not saying that your friends don't matter to you. I'm just saying that maybe it would be wise to spend a little less time with them if you're spending a little too much time with them. Ba-boom. Did I get him? No, not yet. Now I got him. I think I'm about to fight Bloth. And yeah, that's important. He kicks a lot, I think, this time. Oh, I slashed him. Oh! Oh, damn. Did you see that? That took out half my life. Okay, and that... Huh. Interesting. Dude! Okay, I can't do that. Look at that ground pound he got right there. What the hell? There we go. I got him. I think I could beat him like that. I think he has a running attack too. But yeah, and this is the thing too. Sometimes there's something in your life that is important in that moment, and that's fair. Life always throws different things at us, right? Yeah, life always throws different things at us. But think about this. Let's say you're spending a lot of time on that right now, and damn, okay, oh, I caught him. That's it. Ah, dude. Oh, he better not kill me. I do not want to do this again. I just want to kick his ass. But yeah, so think about it this way. Whenever you have something important in your life at that... Oh! Damn! Dude, that is ridiculous. Whenever you have something important in your life at that moment, you have to think about it like this. Is that something that's... No! No! Is that something that's going to be important 10 years from now? If the answer is yes, then... Oh my god. Then it's important to spend time there. If the answer is no, I'm not saying to not spend time there. I mean, it's your life, right? If it's important to you now, sure, I get it. But if it's not going to be important 10 years from now, why are you spending so much time on it? You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn. Just kill him, Ayaz. Kill him. Slash him. Please. Oh, this is going to be a close fight. This is going to be a close fight. Ah! I need one more hit. Please. Oh! I got him. Dude, I had no lives left. Oh, man. There's no second fight, right? Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Okay, thank you. Because I think if I continue, I don't know. Maybe I would have just gone back to the boss battle, you know? Even then, it would have still been hard as hell. Did I get a life? I probably got a life. Come on. With all those points. Look at that score. It's a world record because no one ever plays this game. I'm kidding. I'm sure there's many people that beat this score. Almost got 200,000. Hey, I got a life. At the very end. And plus 200 points. But yes, don't waste time on things that are not that important to you. Or, yeah, because that's the thing. Let's say, for example, going out drinking or something. You know, like, who knows what you do in your life at this point. But if it's not that important to you, but you do it anyways just out of habit, or you feel like you gotta do something like that, it's like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, you gotta have some self-control with that, you know? Have some self-control. Ah, look. He just opened his mouth like a circle, that's it. The dark water is after Bloth. Look at Ayaz looking all nasty. Yeah, I never understood what the hell this show is about. Foolish boy. It looks as if neither of us come out of this victorious. See you again on the search for the treasures. Dude, speed it up. Come on, I'm trying to read your stuff. That was it? I thought there was more okay, yeah, I thought there was more dialogue. Bloth is right. The treasures are lost. All of this has been for nothing. So the treasures sank? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. That's not true, Ren. With Bloth and his army on our tail the entire time, it's a wonder we got as far as we did. It's Bloth's fault that the treasures are lost again. Anyways, yes, focus on the stuff that matters to you. Focus on the stuff that you want to be important to you in the next 5 to 10 years. For example, let's say you want to be a more kind person. You want to learn how to treat people a little bit better. Instead of reacting in a way that you want to react in that moment, react in a way that you want to be. React in a way that you want your personality, or I don't know, just how you want to, you know, come across to people in the future. You have to be mindful of it, and you have to make decisions and respond to situations in ways that you think like, oh well, when I'm 10 years older, I'm going to be like this. Yes, but the thing is that if you don't practice it right now, 10 years from now, you're going to be the same person. If you want to be a different person or you want to change certain things about your life, you have to change things right now and live in a way that you want to live 10 years from now. Now, of course, you got to be careful, because at the same time, it's a matter of like, well, let's say you want to travel all the time and you can't really travel right now. Or at least not that you can't really travel, but you don't really have the money, the luxury of going wherever you want, whenever you want. Then don't just spend all your money on traveling. Be a little bit mindful of that. What I mean is, you have to make moves. You have to make decisions and head towards a path that you want to be on 10 years from now. So if you're on a path right now of like, oh, well, I'm just kind of working and I just pay the bills and I'm not really looking towards anything different or towards any changes, and you keep with that mindset for the next 3 years, 3 years from now, you're probably still going to be in a very similar situation, if not the same situation. But let's say 3 years from now, you want to be like, you know what? I want to be in a better position financially. I want to have my own place. I want to do this. I want to do that. You have to work towards it right now, because if you don't, 3 years are going to pass and nothing's going to change. So you got to be careful with that. Presented by Sunsoft. Sunsoft made pretty decent games back in the day. I don't know about now. I don't really know anything about them anymore. I just know this game and I know Bugs Bunny. But yeah, remember guys, you gotta make a habit of that. What do you want to be? Where do you want to be? The end. So many games ended like this. The end with a question mark. Even Earthbound. It's like kind of silly. I think that a lot of games end like this. Can I not push anything? I mean, I can, but there's no response. Anyways, yeah. So think about what you want. Think about where you want to be, and think about what you got to do to get there. Those are kind of the key points to this. And remember, it's all about making time for all this stuff. I'm not saying it's easy to make time. Life can be challenging. Like life can be difficult. Oh well, it's starting over. You know what? I'm just gonna play for a little bit. Hard players hit. Oh, I think that's for a 2-player. Like you could hit each other. Oh. I can put the music. Let's see. Hold on. I know I'm just fucking around right now, but I'm looking for the last boss music. What the hell? That's the same song, no? Oh, does it not have it? Okay, never mind. There it is. Anyways, let me exit. Okay, yeah. So yes, you gotta make time. You gotta make time, because time's always gonna be moving. Time's always gonna be moving forward. What has happened in the past, you can't change that. You can't be like. I mean, you can be like this, but it's not smart. Don't dwell so much on the past and be like, oh, I wish I did this when I was 15, or I wish I did this when I was 20, or I wish I did this when I was 10, or I wish I did this when I was in my 20s or 30s or whatever, because now you're 10 years, 20 years older. If you do that, nothing's going to change. That's the reality of it. So why not focus on 5 years, 10 years from now, I want my life to be more like this. If it doesn't work out fully in that way, let's say for example, I say 5 years from now I want to be a successful YouTuber, right? Let's say I want to have 1 million subscribers 5 years from now. That's kind of my goal, actually. I want to be at 1 million subscribers in 5 years, like minimum. Preferably more, of course. I mean, who doesn't want more? But my point is, if 5 years from now I don't have 1 million subscribers, but I have 200,000 subscribers, was I successful? Many people will say, well, no, because you didn't hit where you want to be. But that's not what success is. Success, at least to me, right? Success is more about, did I head in the right direction? Am I getting closer and closer to there? And to me, the answer is yes. And the reason I've come to terms with that is because a lot of times whenever I had a goal in mind in my life, it wouldn't work out the exact way I wanted to. I was planning to graduate from college in 4 years. It took me about 5.5 years. I was planning to have kids by the time I was like 26, 27. Dude, I'm already 30. I just turned 30 about a month ago, month and a half, 2 months almost. Damn. Um, and I don't have kids. That's not to say that I'm not going to have kids in the future, but I'm just saying life doesn't work out the way we expect it to. It doesn't mean that you can't have what you want in life, but sometimes you have to be a little bit more patient than you first expected to be, and that's the thing. In order for us to head in that direction, we have to be patient with ourselves. We have to make time to be able to dedicate to whatever it is that we want to change in our lives. If I want to be healthier, I have to dedicate time to, well, I need to research how to be healthier. I need to try different diets or different eating habits so that I could see how my body reacts, how my body feels. See, go to a physician, go to a, a a doctor or something to check my health to see that everything's okay. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen in a week. It's going to happen several months, if not several years, for me to get to a position that I want to be in. Now, physically, sure, I could work out like crazy for the next 6 months and probably be ripped as hell and have a body that I want. But that also means that I have to remember what we talked about. I think it was in the second episode of this, not second, fifth, second session, second episode. Point is, I forgot. This is what I get for rambling. But my point is, oh yes, I mentioned that whenever you dedicate time to certain things, you have to cut that time out from certain other things. So, for example, with working out, let's say I'm like, you know what, I want to dedicate myself to having a body like this and being strong physically, health, blah blah blah, whatever. So I'm gonna work out 3 to 4 hours a day, 5 to 6 days a week, and I'm gonna eat like this, and I'm gonna change my diet. And dude, that's like a full-time job. I'm gonna have to cut out time for rest and for working out and for eating and for preparing meals and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to cut out time from my work time, cut out time from my being with my girlfriend time, cut out time from my spending time with family time, and that's the reality of it. So you have to understand that there's a price with everything. But remember, it's all about making time. Prioritize things, make time. All of us have time. You can't say, oh, well, I don't have enough time. No, you do have enough time. It's just you're not prioritizing your time towards whatever it is that you say you can't do. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you're not doing it. You're just not setting that time for that. Anyways, if you stuck around this long, thank you very much for watching my Pirates of Dark Water playthrough. I had a lot of fun. This was a very fun game. And I had a lot of fun talking too. Hope the best for you guys. Keep your head up. I know it can be challenging sometimes to get to where you want to be or make the changes you want to make, but just be patient with yourself. As long as you make small improvements, that's what matters most. Don't be complacent. Don't settle for something, but don't beat yourself up because you're not there yet. As long as you're heading in the right direction, that's what matters most. Anyways, thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. If you know anybody who might benefit from this, please share with them, because this is something that I want to create. Knowledge Bits, the purpose is for me to be able to give a little bit of something to someone else, to hopefully help them think a little bit more clearly about their lives and not just live their life blindly and I don't know, I guess like frustrated. I just want you guys to grow. I want you guys to grow. I want you guys to improve your lives. I want you guys to be happier than what you currently are. That's the goal. If you can get a little bit happier from watching my videos, from either just enjoying watching this, listening to this, whatever, or by making the small changes that I'm talking about in life, that's my goal. And I know that it's still a little bit messy. It's still a little bit choppy. I'm still new to this, but I feel like I'm finally starting to get a little bit more comfortable. This was the first playthrough where I actually felt I could kind of be myself a little bit more. And hopefully it comes across to you guys. And if not, I mean, I'm still planning on improving. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a great life. Do the best you can. Put yourself out there. Make those changes. And yeah, good luck. All right. Bye, guys.